Hi, Hanshi Paul here. Today we're talking about part 3 of our series, which is how to deal with the Southpaw. Now, Southpaw is a real pain in the butt type of fighter. Mitch, just come over here for a minute. If Mitchell is right-handed and he's standing with his left leg forward, this is the conventional position. If Mitchell switches legs and he's leading with his right leg and right hand, he's a Southpaw. And this is a very difficult form of fighter. The main reason is that all of his strengths are going to be my weaknesses. So we have 4 rules for dealing with Southpaws. Number 1, if you can get the Southpaw to lead off, if you can get him to lead off, it's an advantage. What I mean by lead off is if I can get him to throw his lead hand technique or any technique first, okay? So what I'm going to do is if I fake forward, he throws that punch, I've got him now to lead off. And if he does that, lead off, that may give me the opportunity to come inside or over the top, okay? So always get a Southpaw. Rule number 1, get a Southpaw to lead off. Number 2, work your distance so you're working in and out of the pocket. So the pocket is, so if I'm here where I can reach Mitchell, I'm in the pocket. But to be out of the pocket, I only need to be 3 to 4 inches on my lead leg back. So we want to practice moving in, and out of the pocket. So we want our Southpaw to, if our Southpaw leads off, I want to be able to quickly move out of the pocket. Rule number 3. Now this is very important when dealing with the right-handed fighter. If you look at the position of our feet, I want to take my left foot. First of all, I want to change my stance a little. Normally, when I learned boxing, I was taught to keep my front foot at about 25 degrees and my rear foot at about 45 degrees. So roughly like this, and take this position in boxing. When you're dealing with the Southpaw, I'm going to take this over to 45 and this one to 60, so I'm in more of a side stance than I normally would be in. And the reason is because now I can roll my shoulder, throw the punch, so I can roll my shoulder, and if he throws like a kick, straight kick, I can roll my hip to protect myself. So when you're dealing with a Southpaw, number 1, try and get the Southpaw to lead off. Number 2, practice your distance moving in and out of the pocket, and that's only 3 to 4 inches. Number 3, keep your left foot 6 inches outside of his right foot and circle to his right. So what's going to happen is I'm going to be moving this way, trying to keep my lead foot outside of his lead foot and only circling to the left. Come back, Mitchell. 4th and final rule, and this is an important thing, I never want to allow my center line to be directly between his shoulders. If I stop here, if I center here, I'm walking into what's called his power side, his right hand, okay? Left hand. So I never want to allow myself to be set between his shoulders. And if I'm going to circle to his left, I'm going to move back and circle back. If I'm going to circle to his right, then I might cut inside, but try and keep my foot to the outside. Okay, 4 rules, recapped again. Number 1, try and get the Southpaw to lead off. Number 2, practice the distance coming in and out. Number 3, foot 6 inches to the left, more of a side stance, and always circle to his right where possible. So I'm circling like this. Throw a few punches, Mitchell. Yeah. Okay. And number 4, if I'm going to circle to his left, which is his power side, always step back and then circle to the left. Okay, drill number 1 for practicing with your Southpaw, or practicing to fight Southpaws, I like to call it sparring, not fighting. Okay, so hand up. I take my position. Now, I'm going to try and get my Southpaw to lead off, and when he does, I'm going to cup it. Boom. Like this, okay? So I'm here, he throws it. Boom. I move around. He throws it again. Boom. Now, I may move out of the pocket this time. So he throws it, and I'm moving back. Always circling, always trying to keep my lead leg 6 inches out the side of his leg. Again. Boom. Move around. Again. Boom. Now, you throw your hard left, and I move out of the pocket. Remember to keep a side stance. Now we're going to work the second drill, and it's called the drop punch. So here we go. So Mitchell throws his left, and I cup it. He throws his right, and I weave it. Now I'm going 1, 2, move around this way. I force him to lead off with his left, 1. I weave under his right, boom, boom. Over here, Mitch. Again, cup it, weave under, 1, 2. See the way I've chambered back? So I can bring a lot of power to the body. One more time, please, Mitch. 1, 2, 1, 2. And we come around again. Okay, go practice that. Okay, dealing with the kicks from the Southpaw. Okay, Southpaws really like to use their rear leg. So remember, the more I can stay to the left, my left of the Southpaw, turn myself more side on, the more I'm taking him out of his game. If I move to the center line, I'm right where he wants me for the front kick and the side kick. Boom. Okay, so let's do this drill. What we're going to do now is develop the pendulum block. So what I don't want to do is take my hand out here to do anything. I want to keep it into the body. I want to be as side on as possible. Remember the stance work? When the kick comes, let's use a side kick, and it's hitting me here, for example, I want to roll my hip and pendulum. Notice the roll and pendulum. So I'm using my hip to protect my groin as well. One more time, Mitchell, slowly, please. Boom. Now I've got my cross-cut kick, my outside cross-cut. One more time, a little bit of a push this time. Boom. Bam. Let's change positions so I'm doing it from a different angle. I'm here like this, he throws his kick. Boom. And at this angle, please, Mitchell. Boom. Okay, great. Go practice. Okay, I'm back with my assistant Mitchell. So what we're going to do now is we're going to learn a penetrating step. That is, how to get inside and capitalize on our Southpaws. So here we go. Mitchell, now, maybe I bait Mitchell into one right jab. Maybe I let him get a little more meat on the second right jab. On the third, now I've lined myself up in his center line here. So now he's going to try and capitalize with his powerful left hand. When that comes, I weave left, or rather step left. Boom, boom. Let's do it one more time. Remember, pad, let him get a little meat on it. Boom, got it. And I'm inside. Come around this side, Mitchell. Let's look at the drill again. 1, 2, 3. Boom. Remember, when I stepped, I didn't want to step here because that's right where he wants me to be. When I stepped right over here, out of his center line. Bang. And of course I can follow up with some hand techniques. Let's do it one more time. One more time. 1, 2, 3, boom. And then I can follow inside the pocket to finish the game. Hope you've enjoyed the Southpaw. Join me next time for the Russia.